Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we have a reading for you about somebody that looks at a group of people, a way of doing things, perhaps a conservative or more traditional approach, or like a community, and says, I've done everything I could. I don't think I can get what I need or what I want from this situation anymore. So I think it's probably time to reassess my investment, whether that's time or money. I don't think this is the right situation for me anymore. So we have a departure of some sort. And there's a sense of sadness, like it's difficult to leave something behind, but also a sense of hope that there's something more beautiful in the future for this person. So I think we have a little bit of like tempered excitement. Hi there, Peggy. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you if you celebrate, of course. I am thankful more than you will ever know for this channel. Let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chimes in. And no matter what you're doing today, I hope you have a wonderful day. I love how those wind chimes sounded. So I feel like there's going to be a positive undertone in this reading or a positive outcome. Let's start with the Golden Lenormand. Hi there, Dr. Strangelove. How are you doing? Hello, Fortune. Happy Thanksgiving. Aw, you're awesome. Thank you, Fortune. All right, we have number 22. Well, so we have a path. We have a choice to make. And we also have, at the core of this question, loyalty. At what point do I let go of the constraints of loyalty or a commitment to how things have been done and decide to make a change instead? I think we have somebody wanting to do right by people that they care about, but also realizing that this is a moment for them to pivot and do something that would make a lot more sense for them, you know? Oh, love you too. Let's go with the Tattoo Tarot. Let's see what else we have for you. So I do feel like whoever I'm reading for, you are seen as a real person. You are there for people when they need you. You are trustworthy. And I think that means a lot to you in terms of how you make your decisions. We have the World, the Eight of Swords, and the King of Wands in the reverse. I think you've been dealing with some anger. This could be anger literally of your own, or I think it's anger that has built within you or resentment that has built within you because you deal with an angry individual. This could be somebody who has pushed you to feel like it's time to leave this home or living situation behind you. But with the World card starting us off, it really feels like this is one of those moments in your life that you will look back and think, that's when things started to change. That's when I made, when I transformed, right? When I made moves towards what I needed to do. I do feel like you've been living, I don't want to say you've been living for someone else, but I feel like you have been making decisions with a little bit too much consideration placed on how somebody else would feel in this situation or about your decision. Oh, I love you too, Peggy. Hi there, Drew. How are you? Happy gobble gobble. You're funny. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Let me get one more. We have the Devil and the Queen of Swords in the reverse. And to me, that says we have somebody who is angry. That is their default energy. And they're angry because they are unable to let go of some kind of fear or some kind of need to control others. There's that Seven of Pentacles again. That was the third card we had in our intro combo. This person who is angry and operates out of fear, this person is, I don't really like saying that. For you, this person is a lost cause. If they're going to learn their lessons, it will not be in your presence. Some people are stuck. It's like, some of you are too young for this probably, but if you ever had a Discman, the ability to play a CD while you were on a walk, for example, there would be, every now and then a skip. Maybe it would just repeat the same, millisecond of the song. This person is stuck like a CD would be in that situation, or a record. I'm sure shit like that happens to all sorts of different kinds of music, but like stuck because they were unwilling to admit what they're afraid of. And I really feel like the only thing that like pulls them out of that is you leaving. And then they have to like actually kind of face some of their things. Oh, happy Thanksgiving, Rick. I appreciate you. Very kind of you. Thank you. All right. So I don't think there's anything you could do to pull this person out of their stagnation, is what I'm really trying to say. And if you do have an influence on them, it's going to be the absence of you that teaches them this lesson. The Hermit, the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. The only way they learn this lesson, because they refuse to actually learn, the only way is by losing you. Because there is something here. I feel like on multiple occasions, you have tried to guide this person. You've tried to help them improve their life. Hello there, Dwayne. How are you doing? Oh, look at that. We got 2 Allens in a row. What's up? You tried to help them. You tried to give them advice. You tried to lead by example. You tried to put them in the right places. But there is something very stubborn about this person. And through losing you, some of the things that you said to them about how they should approach life sticks with them. Comes back to them, almost like it haunts them. So if you're feeling guilty because you feel like you need to help this person, just know that what you've already said to this person will help them in the future. You are still going to be an influence on their life, because whether or not they want to admit it, they want to be like you. 4 of Cups in the reverse. 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. And the Page of Wands. So I think it started off as a question that was almost a joke. Like, what would happen if I just left? What would I do with myself if I just like walked out the door and started building like a new life for myself? What would that look like? And then it's like this joke became more serious. Maybe there's a place you've always wanted to move to. Hi there, Angel Light. How are you doing? Happy Thanksgiving, Voodoo. Oh, and we have a new profile picture too. We've missed you. I feel like it was like made in haste, right? Like some kind of, or made in jest, I should say. Some kind of off the wall or off the cuff kind of comment, like maybe I should just like up and move to Maui. Maybe I should like up and move to Chicago. Maybe I should just like up and move to like Paris or something. It's like a dream to get out of the current community. And then the more somebody thought about it, the more it seemed like a real possibility. This is really weird. I just saw a face where there is not a face on this card. There's a person that is going to be a blessing to you that helps you understand what it's like to let go of one life and move on to the next. Pay very close attention to this person. I feel like this is, for many of you, somebody that might have red hair, or there's like a focus on their hair for me. Somebody where you admire their hair. You think they look great. Maybe you're not physically attracted to them, but you just think that hair really suits them. Like I have a good friend. She's got some like pink and red and purple in her hair, and I just love it. You know, like there's something about this person's hair that you've noticed, but they're going to give you some advice or some guidance, and it's going to be very useful. All right, let's continue with the Rider-Waite. Thank you, reading. That's true, Peggy. Sometimes not always with the answer you want, right? I remember one time asking, what will my relationship with so-and-so look like? Because I had just started dating this person, and the song that played, because that's how I was asking my question. So I was just skipping through and I was like, whatever song it lands on, I want to know what my relationship's going to be like with this person. And I want to say the artist is called Sleep Token. I might be wrong on that. But the song is called Bloodsport. And I don't care who you are. That title alone should tell you it wasn't going to be a good relationship. Yeah. Ask and the universe will answer. So we have the Six of Swords, the Lovers, and the Magician. And this is the universe saying, things will get better for you, but you have to make the decision. You have to be okay with making this change. But you have everything you need. The Magician, you see on his table, he's got the chalice, the pentacle, the wand, the sword. He's got it all. You have everything you need to make this change. You only need to do it. You only need to get started. You only need to climb into the car. Five of Pentacles. I don't know why I started at the end. Seven of Cups in the reverse. Six of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. I feel like I'm listening to a mom or like an older sibling. Like, it's clear. There should be no hemming and hawing or trying to make sure you understand. I feel like somebody just says point blank, hey, this isn't equal. You are a giving person, so you care about others. You don't want to abandon them. You don't want to like cause them any issues. But the fact of the matter is you are overly charitable or generous, and somebody else here is not, and they don't deserve your charity. And I don't really like talking about whether or not people deserve charity, because I do believe that sometimes even the least deserving people, having received something generous from another person, can reform or can find that path that gets them away from whatever makes them a dickbag. Do you guys love it? I'm like sitting over here pretending to be all like wise and whatnot, and then I'll just throw in a random dickbag, and you're like, I thought we were talking about serious matters here, Carmen. Happy Thanksgiving, Miss Joanna. How are you doing? How's it going, Starseed? We have Page of Swords, the Star, and the Knight of Swords. So there's somebody here you have to walk away from, and possibly a group of people you have to walk away from. But what really helps you, I think, is a final piece of information. So I was just thinking about how a little over a year ago, I got confirmation as far as where I was going to live down here in Tennessee. And I needed to move in 2 weeks. So like I kind of knew I was moving to Tennessee. I got that confirmation, and that meant I had 2 weeks to get my shit together. I did it. It wasn't easy. It wasn't well organized, but I did it. I feel like there's something here about one piece of information, either making it easy for you to finally decide to leave, or one piece of information like finding out where you could live or where you could work that says, okay, that's it. I'm out of here. I'm going to do the thing. And I feel like when you make this decision, there's like a warm butterflies in your stomach kind of vibe or feeling. And this is the universe confirming for you, this is what you are supposed to be doing. This is the right thing for you. But it is going to move quickly, okay? Like the getting all of your shit together and moving across the country in 2 weeks thing that I was just talking about. This is going to move quickly. Brace yourself, okay? You can do it. You have everything you need. You even have the motivation, or you're going to, but you got to do it, right? I mean, live your life. I'm not here to tell you how to live your life, but I'm also kind of here to tell you how to live your life just because I want you to be happy, right? You got to do what's right for you. And it seems like there's somebody here that is kind of standing in the way of that. 10 of Swords in the reverse, 4 of Pentacles in the reverse, in the same column as we had it up here. Interesting. Your mental recovery, your beginning, your ability to wipe the slate clean is dependent upon you letting go. One of the most powerful things we can learn as a human is how to let go, okay? Let go of shame, let go of embarrassment, let go of the need to control, let go of the need to be the one that's picked, okay? Who here likes pick me people? I don't see any hands. I don't think anybody likes pick me girls or pick me dudes. Let go, you know? This is almost giving me like the devil may care kind of energy. Like you just gotta sometimes be a little bit like reckless abandon with it, you know? I'm gonna do this. This is my goal. The other little details I can't really work out right now, and that's okay. I'm still gonna be happy, right? Go with the flow, fly by the seat of your pants, have the main things figured out. But if you don't have every detail nailed down, that's okay. Let go of some of that. With the 3 of Wands, I see what you have been waiting for finally happening. And it's because you move or you leave. Let's switch to another deck, shall we? This is the voyage of the soul. Since you are clearly taking a voyage of some sort, we're going to use these cards. It is the correct lingo. I'm so glad you agree with me, Drew. All right, we have seed, potential, fertility, idea. Oh, is that the same? Maybe idea budding? No, it could be different. Future and capable. This is like that magician card saying, no. So you have this idea and then it grows and you do well with it. This is the right thing to do. I feel like I said that about something else. Yeah, when the Page of Wands came out, I was like, yeah, it's almost like there was like somebody made a joke and they're like, well, maybe I could just move over here. That idea starts like a snowball rolling down the hill, getting bigger and bigger. Like, hey, actually, this might kind of be a good idea. In addition to seed, we have polarity and ascension. These are good cards. Contrast, resistance, pull. I feel like you're pulled in this direction, right? Hello, hair. Yin and yang and magnetic. Ascension, upgrade, activation, progress, timelines, and shifting. You feel pulled in a different direction because this is a part of your life that you are meant to experience. I firmly believe there are different things we can learn, different things we can experience, different people we can encounter that all boil down to what are you actually in need of in your life? Do you need a friend? Do you need a lover? Do you need a sibling? Do you need a good job, a good goal, a good project? I think you're being pulled in a direction because there's a new life there for you that would be rewarding at the very least. All right, we're going to use the Cosmic Woman and see what else we have for you. Page of Cups, the World again. 10 of Wands in the reverse. So there's going to seem like a lot of things that have to be taken care of, a lot of questions that need to be answered, a lot of tasks, chores, whatever it is. It may overwhelm you. That's okay. That's okay. Making a big change in your life is probably supposed to be overwhelming, but I feel like the universe is trying to reinforce the idea that this is an offer for you to have a new life. And to keep in mind, I feel like we had to have this, and to keep in mind that there is a benefit for your mental health pursuing this change. The Tower, the Three of Wands in the reverse, and the High Priestess in the reverse. There's something unexpected here, something that you don't see happening. This is interesting because in this deck, instead of having a tower that's falling over, we have a tree that's been struck by lightning. I try to stay away from a little of what I'm about to say, but I'm going to say it. I feel like there's perhaps a natural catastrophe or literally a tree falling. There's something here that happens that makes the current situation more untenable. So what I mean to say by that is you have an opportunity to walk out of a room before shit hits the fan. And I'm talking literal shit on a literal fan, okay? If you're in a room and you start to see that there's a problem and you're like, you know what? I don't really want to ruin my suit. I'm looking good today. Having shit splatter on it, not really my thing. I'm going to walk out and close the door. But there's somebody else in there also looking quite nice in whatever they're wearing who's like, you know what? I'm just going to finish up taking some notes and then I'll follow you. And the shit on the fan starts going wild and the person who stayed gets covered in shit. The person who left did not get covered in shit. The universe is giving you an opportunity to walk out of that room before the shit starts flying on that fan. You probably have to leave somebody in that room. There's probably somebody that will not listen, that is comfortable where they are. You can't change that. You can change whether or not you get shit splattered on your fancy suit. There's going to be an unexpected event, and I think the universe wants you to not be there for it. Four of Swords, the Moon, and the Hanged Man. I really think there's a desire to have some solitude or some time to yourself. This would be really good for your healing. But I also feel like there's how do I say this? I feel like there's a secret that makes it hard for you to make this decision that kind of keeps you in limbo. I don't think this is the reality for many of you, but I'm going to use it as an example. Somebody has a child that they have not claimed as their own, but they know that it's their child. And maybe being in the same city is helpful in terms of feeling that connection. Maybe you have a family member or a best friend or a lover that you're no longer with, and being in the same city is a connection that you still have with that person, and it's hard to chop that, right? But you gotta put the life or if you're on a plane and they give you those little like air do jobbers, you're supposed to take care of yourself first. That's the technical term. Don't make fun of me, or do. I kind of like being made fun of. You have to take care of you. There's somebody here who expects you to take care of them at the cost of you being able to take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. So if you hang out in this room where the shit is going to hit the fan, it would be an injustice. You would be collateral damage. What I mean to say is somebody's getting their bad karma, okay? You can hang out and commiserate with them and try to help them, but it will come at a cost. You are not supposed to be there when this person gets their bad karma. You are supposed to have moved on. You are supposed to have learned that you are entitled to make the right decisions for yourself. But if you are too stuck in this 5 of Cups energy in the middle there, where you feel like it's worth it to sacrifice your own happiness for that of another person, if you want to be loving more so than logical, then you will be there. The universe would prefer you are not there because it is not your karma and it is not your mess to clean up. So take that for what you will. I'm going to grab a few from the Kipper. Mature woman, courthouse, main female in the reverse, and thoughts in the reverse. So we could have a fairly important decision being made. And I feel like this aligns with some advice you gave or some warning that you gave to somebody. I think you've been a good counsel or a good help to somebody that doesn't always listen to you. And now we have somebody that has been thoughtless. So there are consequences here. With the main female in the reverse, I feel like we have a pick-me energy. It just keeps coming back. Like somebody who does whatever they can to get the attention, to get all of the things. They just think about themselves. So don't hang out for the bad karma to help somebody who only thinks about themselves. That's short-sighted. I love you though. You got to do your own thing. You got to live your life. So I hope you enjoyed the reading. Happy Thanksgiving again. Thank you for the likes and the subscribes. Again, I am so very thankful for you all. I hope you check out the next reading. I'm going to post some shorts for you too. And I hope that you have a wonderful holiday weekend. Bye, guys.